There we go, that's a good height. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I forgot one thing. I brought like 15 things, but I forgot one thing. Oh. Hi. Welcome back. Hi. Yeah, guys, take a break. Come on, come on. Quickly, take a break, quick. It's like the opposite of taking a break. There we go. There. Why are there so many children? Some families have a lot of kids. You know, some people have a lot of kids. Why is this in my water? Disgusting. Who spit in my water? You miss the kids? Well, you can enjoy them. They're right there. They are right here. Did I take my coffee? Oh, it's hiding. I see what's going on. The coffee was hiding. Cheers. It was an hour ago when I realized I didn't make a video for today. An hour ago I realized I didn't make a video for today, and I was like, I should make one. And I had some shorter ideas, but I was like, no, this is a good video for a Sunday. Sunday is like fun day, so we just do a random video like last Sunday where we did the pickup lines. Today's video is also just a video I wanted to do for a few weeks. Were a few videos I wanted to do for a few weeks. This was one of them. Words only for adults, guys. If you're under 18, you are not allowed to watch today's video. It's only for adults. Shh, shh, shh. My fingers are big. I give up. You can check today's video. I'm not gonna tell you anything about it. Check today's video. 18 plus. This is my official warning. 18 plus. You're learning English now? Awesome. Awesome. You got the video, guys. You got the video. It's right there. I thought it was a good video for a Monday. Yeah. By the way, that not 18 sign I made myself. I hope you appreciate the effort I put in. The not 18 sign, I made it myself, okay? It cost me a lot of effort. It took like 5 minutes. It took like 5 minutes of my time. It's same as Instagram. Anybody saw the Instagram update? Hey, ChatGPT and I are becoming best friends. The update. Very nice. I think it looks clean, you know? Gotta make it look clean. Some icons. That's how you call them. Also made those by myself, of course. If you want, I can explain to you how I did it. No YouTube today, I just uploaded it to YouTube also, but I can't live stream on YouTube outside because I need my laptop. So you got my mom's account. If you want to see the other angle, you can see my mom's account. You can't see any comments, turn it on and off, I don't know. You can write a comment, so I assume you can also see comments. The Instagram one I started doing last night. What you call these Instagram highlights, where at the top of your profile you get these circular things. So what I did, my friends, what I did was I used ChatGPT to scan 20 of my favorite profiles. I used ChatGPT to scan 20 of my favorite profiles. And I just asked it to summarize a new introduction for me. So I worked on the introduction last night, which is also a little different. And then this morning I worked on the highlights and the icons. So I think it looks solid. And I know nobody noticed, but I also changed my profile picture. Can you see the difference in my profile picture? Can you see the difference in my profile picture? Because I made the highlights and then I realized that the highlights didn't have the same color of yellow as my profile picture did. So I changed the color of yellow to be the same as the highlights. To be the same as the highlights. And the quality of the picture is a little better because the last profile picture I use PowerPoint. This time I use CapCut. So the quality of the picture is also higher because it's a PNG, not a JPEG. Whew. It's all these little things, guys, where I normally didn't have time for, but now that I'm better on schedule again, I do have the time for that. So feels good. Feels good to do. You are lagging on my mom's phone. I don't know why the Wi-Fi is worse there. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try maybe no, it's definitely this internet. Is it easy to change? Sure, you can change it any day, but you know, to make the quality of the way you want it, that takes a while. Because I make it all by hand. I didn't want to copy anything, right? I didn't want to copy anything or just take it from the internet. So I hope it looks good. Gotta have the perfect words, right? Now it's also English speaking coach, because apparently that is better. Based on all my analysis last night, using speaking coach was better. I'm not super fond of the word coach, but I think it shows a level of professionality. So I'll keep it. I'll keep it for now. Let me know if there's still lag. Kids noise, yep. Welcome. I thought it's good, yes. And later on Instagram, I will change one of the highlights to one-on-one. Because I think we need to do something about that too. No lag, but it's a bit delayed. Nothing I can do about that. This is what you get. So, you know, did some good stuff. Feels good to do these small things. After today's live stream break, I will work on the videos for coming week. Got some good ideas. Just have to work on them to see what's gonna work well and what doesn't. So that's what we're gonna do in the whole afternoon and evening. Work on the video ideas. Because I don't want it to be like last week. Gotta give you the best, right? Gotta give you the best. I'm already really good, but gotta give you the best. So that's what I've been doing on my Sunday. What are you guys up to on this Sunday? What have you been doing? I also went to the supermarket this morning to buy part of my new diet, which basically just means the same diet minus the spaghetti. Got some protein powder. It's good stuff. Good stuff. It's time to lose that weight that we gained. I have never done a canal pull competition. No, they do that in the north of the Netherlands. Walking with your dog? Of course. Good luck at church. Wish you all the best. Europeans love protein. Well, protein is necessary for building muscle. It is necessary for building that muscle, so. Vegetables too. I did actually buy one vegetable. Spinach. From all the vegetables in the world, I think spinach is one that I just like. And I always feel like spinach works well with any type of meat. So spinach and meat is a good combination. Gotta get it iron, right? Iron. So we got some new, but I went to the supermarket this morning because I needed coffee. I didn't have coffee anymore. And coffee is essential for anything that I do. Coffee is essential. You want a better Discord server? Coffee. You want more English videos? Coffee. You want these live streams? Coffee. Thank you, Genevieve. Appreciate it. Trinity 2. How are you? I'm doing good. Doing well. I do feel like we have a lot of coffee memes. Maybe I can change one of the coffee memes. You're not Italian, so don't addict to... That's not how it works. Coffee is just great. Good evening to you too. Hope you're doing well. Maybe later we'll go for a walk. I don't know yet. I just wanted to put some more live stream time on my mom's phone. So we're just sitting here until at least I finish my coffee. Also, yesterday I read a great book. Surprising, right? I told you that yesterday after the live stream I wanted to read one of the books. I look between the books. I look and look. That's the problem. If you have a lot of choice, it's hard to choose which one. Because I want to read a lot of the books. So I chose to read a small book. And I already finished it halfway. This book, very difficult. Very small, but very difficult. I'm curious if you can guess which book it is. It is a really good book. It's kind of like The Greatest Salesman in the World. Kind of. It teaches about life. What else can I give you to give it away? It's translated from a different language. The book was originally written in a different language and it's been translated. So it comes from China, from the 4th century BC. It's a book from China from the 4th century BC. Can you guess which book it is? What's the author's name? It's gonna give it away. The Art of War. You are close. You are close. It's not The Art of War, but your thinking is in the right direction. That is an old book, an old Chinese book by I forgot who did it, but you're right. You're in the right direction. The Bible? No. Do also have that one. I hear it's a good book, but it's not the Bible. Gandhi? No. From the 4th century BC. So it's 2,400 years old. Well, not this book, but the text in the book. Obviously. This is translated to English. The book is called Tao Te Ching, the book of the way. Anybody familiar? Lao Tzu? Lao Tzu? Lao Tzu? Lao Tzu? Anybody familiar with it? Tao. It is quite a famous book, honestly. And it's a book that is about Taoism, which is like a totally different belief than Christianity and Buddhism. Taoism. And there are some very good pieces in this book. I can read you a small piece of it, because it's a book full of like super short, I would almost call them poetry, but it's written in a very interesting way. It's written in a very interesting way. So I thought I can share a little bit. For example, was this a good page? I don't remember. Oh yes. It is similar to Buddha. Yes, you are right. I think it's the original version of it. I don't remember. You gotta reset, Agnes. Because listen, even with the kids on the background, listen, it's very good. The supreme good is like water, which nourishes all things without trying to. It is content with the low places that people disdain. Thus, it is like the Tao. In dwelling, live close to the ground. In thinking, keep to the simple. In conflict, be fair and generous. In governing, don't try to control. In work, do what you enjoy. In family, be completely present. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everybody will respect you. What a beautiful message, come on. That is a beautiful message. The kids, yes. You like the kids, you get the kids. I'll repeat it again, because I think it's such a good chapter. I've read it about halfway. Yo, they are getting loud, bro. Chase. I should be content with the low places that people disdain. I should be content here. I'm okay. I'm sitting in a beautiful garden. Just some children. It's okay. They're killing each other. That's normal. That's okay. These kids never don't cry, by the way. I just want you to know that these kids never not cry. They always cry. Every single day. They're not even fighting. They just by accident hurt each other. I'm not gonna give them hugs. No thank you. They're not my kids. What I can also do, I'm just thinking, by accident, yeah, it's like, they're jumping on a trampoline and then push each other. Should you call the police for children? It's not their fault. They're kids. It's the parents. Do I like children? Sure. But not every single day. If it's not my child, no thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'll do it one more time. Listen up. The supreme good is like water, which nourishes all things without trying to. It is content with the low places that people disdain. Thus, it is like the Tao. In dwelling, live close to the ground. In thinking, keep to the simple. In conflict, Be fair and generous. In governing, don't try to control. In work, do what you enjoy. In family life, be completely present. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everybody will respect you. It's a good message. It's honestly a really good message. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everybody will respect you. I think that's very nice. This is nice and clean. This is a good chapter. What's up, Barba? Welcome to the team. Thank you for your heart. I appreciate you. Very good advice. Yeah, so this is the Tao book. It is not a really big book, but it's really difficult. Like, I still don't understand what's going on, which is fine. I can read it 15 times. I can read it 15 times. It's almost like a, how do you call this? A riddle. The book is like one big riddle, if you don't understand what is going on. I'm trying to find the other page, which was very good. I made a picture of it on this phone, but I can't check it, so I need to go through it. Because some of these are a little too difficult for you guys. You look upset? I'm not upset. I'm reading. I'm trying to read a part of this book. I'm just looking for it. I am doing well. Thanks for sharing the live stream. Very kind of you. Why I choose to join Mom's live stream? Chill, right? It's chill on that side. But I gotta turn it off soon. Because nobody watches, then it's not gonna be beneficial. Philosophies are very similar around the world. There is a red line through all religions because they all come from the same place, right? If I'm right, something like that. It's just a very good book with a lot of these very short pieces in it. I read it until 44, which is like halfway. Can I engage in this? What do you mean with engage in this? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Yes, the last sentence is very good. See, another one cries. Another one cries today. We can make a song out of it, these crying kids. This is like a Dida. This is exactly a Squidward moment. This is exactly a Squidward moment, right? Where it just keeps going and you're like... You want to take the course, but you're from Indonesia? Indonesians have taken the course. You can do it too. Oh, this is also a good page. Listen, I can read one of the other pages for you. It goes like this. When people see some things as beautiful, other things become ugly. When people see some things as good, other things become bad. Being and non-being create each other. Difficult and easy support each other. Long and short divine each other. High and low depend on each other. Before and after follows each other. Therefore the master acts without doing anything, and teaches without saying anything. Things arise, and she lets them come. Things disappear and she lets them go. She has but doesn't possess. Acts but doesn't expect. When her work is done, she forgets it. That is why it lasts forever. Gee. Whew. Are you talking about love? Good question. No, we're talking about Tao. Whatever Tao may be. Like yin and yang. Yes. Like happy doesn't exist without sadness. Because if you're always happy and there is no sadness in the world, there is also no happy in the world. It's just balanced. I think it's interesting. It has a lot of things where you can think about. And I think any text that makes you think about something can be very good. This one is also good. Listen. Fill your bowl to the brim and it will spill. Keep sharpening your knife and it will blunt. Chase after money and security and your heart will never unclench. Care about people's approval and you will be their prisoner. Do your work, then step back. The only path to serenity. Care about people's approval and you will be their prisoner. Social media in a nutshell. Care about people's approval and you will be their prisoner. Because you're always dependent on somebody else to give you value. Sheesh! I think that's beautiful. Nice coffee cup? Yes, my mom has those beautiful coffee cups. This is Tao Te Ching. Tao Te Ching. The Book of the Way. Care about people's approval and you will be their prisoner. That is it, right? That is what I realized about my content. I just try to make the best content I think is possible. And whatever anybody says about it, sometimes I make a mistake and that's okay. I share the content to help people out. And I always try to share better content to help people out. It doesn't have to go viral. I'm not chasing a high. I am just doing it because I think it's the right thing to do. And I think that is the way. I think that is the way. Success is as dangerous as failure. Hope is as hollow as fear. What does it mean that success is as dangerous as failure? Whether you go up the ladder or down it, your position is shaky. When you stand with your 2 feet on the ground, you will always keep your balance. What does it mean that hope is as hollow as fear? Hope and fear are both phantoms that arise from thinking of the self. When we don't see the self as self, what do we have to fear? See the world as yourself. Have faith in the way things are. Love the world as yourself. Then you can care for all things. Love the world as yourself. Why would you want to be anyone else? Success is as dangerous as failure. Maybe more dangerous than failure. Because the more you succeed, the higher you can fall. I like that they explain it. This is the only page so far they explain the meaning. What does it mean that success is as dangerous as failure? Whether you go up a ladder or down it, your position is shaky because you're climbing the ladder, right? You're going up or down. But when you stand with your 2 feet on the ground, you will always keep your balance. That's why we say keep your feet on the ground. This is why we also talk about being humble. Because if you're humble, you're keeping your feet on the ground. Like something great has happened, which is very good. You can be happy about it, but you shouldn't boast. You should never show off. Because then you don't have your feet on the ground anymore and you can lose your balance. Humble being not showing off. So, for example, there was this Dutch YouTuber. He is the #1 Dutch YouTuber in the world. But now his channel completely dead. The reason why is because he started doing really, really good. He could buy a house, he could buy a second house, and he started showing off what he got. He is like, look what I got, look at this. And people started despising him for it. Because instead of being this nice guy that they know for making nice content, making people laugh, he is showing off the wealth created by the people watching him. And now his channel is dead. He has more than 25 million followers, but his channel is dead. He wasn't grateful, he wasn't humble. And that is why you gotta stay humble in most situations. It's very important to do so. That's the thing, right? When they say, if the poor become rich, they are still poor, because it is a mindset. It is a mindset that you have. Like for me, I have been rich. I would consider the money I had before to be a lot. But I don't feel any difference between not having any money now and having a lot of money back then. And I think that's what's up. That's the most important thing. Filippo, of course, everyday in English video. I just uploaded one 30 minutes ago. So always stay humble. Never show off. Also, I think I'm too much of an introvert to show off. Introverts don't want any attention, okay? We don't want any attention. Just leave us alone. But I hope you're doing well, guys. I hope you are all doing fantastic. You want to read the page that I haven't read yet? Since we're just sitting here anyway, chilling in the garden. Good, Filippo. So you have the videos on my mom's channel, but the English learning videos on Learn with Lucas. Go check them out. What are Lucas emojis? What do you mean? I didn't post any emojis. You mean the stickers? Come on, Veronica, they are great. Found this on Shopee, 48 rupiah. Hey, good price. But I warn you, it's very difficult. And Taoism is like, kind of like a religion. It's one of the OGs. It's not, you know, believe in God and this is what you have to do. It just talks about the Tao, which isn't God or anything you can describe. Because it literally says that on the first page, which I find interesting. It says, the Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao. The name that can be named is not the eternal name. The unnameable is eternally real. Naming is the origin of all particular things. It's very complicated. It's very difficult. But by the way, guys, I hope you liked today's video. Have you watched today's video? Only if you're 18 plus. Sorry, if you are under 18, cannot watch today's video. I made it clear that this is an 18 plus video. Because sometimes 18 plus people also should learn English, right? What do you think of the video? Good quality? Well, Sammy, if you're above 18, check it out. If you're under 18, don't check it out. I made it based on an Instagram video I saw a few weeks ago. I tagged the person. I wrote original by. And here on TikTok, you can also go to her account. She made the original, so I just copied the concept, but I changed the words. The text one, true story. Especially for Europeans, true story. Camera guy, have you ever seen that video of the boy in the backseat of a car getting his first salary? You know, he works for a whole month and he gets his first salary. He is super excited. He's like, yeah, I got my first salary. And then he opens it up and his face just turns. He's like, because of all the tax. It is so funny. He's like, yeah, I work so many hours. And then he just looks at it. And he's like, and then the dad is like, what's wrong? It's a really good video. Tax life, it's not easy. I like that video. So these are the kind of videos that I'm trying to do. Just different ones from my normal videos. Just to, you know, sometimes make it more fun also. Not just give you the word and the words. Make it a little bit more fun. Salary is like a payoff for hard work. I don't know if you need to include hard. Just work. I hope you're doing well, guys. I hope you're doing well. So I'm just updating, you know. I'm updating a lot of small things. This morning it was Instagram with the highlights. The highlights haven't been filled up yet, but I did make the icons. I hope you like the icons. Made by hand. And the color was selected by ChatGPT. Because once again, I put in 20 of my favorite Instagram profiles and let ChatGPT analyze them. And then it wrote the introduction and it gave me the highlight ideas. And then we talked about the highlights and I talked about the color. Because I had the yellow and then we picked a specific color of yellow. So you can also see my profile picture is a little different. I changed the profile picture too. It's a little higher quality. This is not PowerPoint anymore, guys, sorry. PowerPoint is so July. It is September. And in September we got CapCut. PowerPoint can only go so far. I mean, it's great in the beginning, but now CapCut works well. HD Lucas, right? HD Lucas is what you want. Merry Christmas. Almost. Halloween first. Remember, next month is Halloween. Bro, time goes fast. Time goes crazy fast. The next thing I will edit is I will collect. I made a lot of video ideas this week. I just need to combine them and then I need to do a big amount of research. I prepared research and then I need to do the research. I prepared how to do the research. Now I need to do the research. So tonight I feel like I'm gonna watch a movie while doing the research at the same time, because it's gonna take a while to do what I need to do. But I think it's gonna benefit everyone, because you're gonna get videos that you will enjoy more and I get higher quality. Because the thing is, I think the number one thing I'm good at is editing. Editing is what I'm good at. Recording videos, not what I'm good at. But I will be better. Thanks so much for the gifts. I appreciate your support. Very kind of you. Luna, good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. Anybody would like to see the next? Would like for me to read the next page? By the way, today is a great day for protein powder. It's the first time in a long time I took protein powder again, because I take the pasta away, which is a lot of protein too, but it's more carbs. So I need to add protein again. Gotta balance it, right? Gotta balance it. Thanks so much, Luna. Absolutely whey protein. Yes. And it's vanilla flavor. It was very cheap. Because I got it from Trinity's favorite store, the Lidl. No, probably the Aldi is your favorite, but I got it from the Lidl. I saw it and I was like, yeah, let me just get it because it's good for me. So expect me to lose weight very, very fast. I mean, because of the carbs, I've been gaining a lot of weight. I'm still 100 kilos, but now I'm gonna lose it very, very fast. So this chubby buddy here, this chubby boy, it's not gonna be chubby anytime soon. Also, I never thought I could buy this, but you guys were so kind yesterday. I got myself some salmon. Ready for some salmon, baby. Pre-seasoned salmon. So ready for that. Don't lose the way. I like that. Don't lose the way. It was in a discount, so hey, your boy likes discount. You're 55. Yeah, I'm 100, but I don't look like 100. That is normal for me. Like, look at this. I'm tiny, but in person I am much bigger than on camera. I don't know. Camera makes everything look smaller. But today I got the spaghetti. I need to finish the spaghetti first, guys. Gotta finish the spaghetti first. Hope you're doing well. By the way, Amanda, how did you find my Steam account? I told you I use Steam, but how did you find my Steam account? I was very curious. 68, but you're also very tall, Marsha, from what I remember. I promised this time to myself that, that I've always looked a lot towards the future, but I need to enjoy the now more. So I promised myself that if every month I do well, I can buy myself a game from Steam. If every month I do well, I can buy myself a game. So I have motivation. Learn English Lucas every social media. No, Learn English Lucas only Instagram. A man can't hide anything from a woman. Scary. Scary. You don't even know. By the way, the cat is also here. I know you haven't seen her yet. She has such a dirt color. This is the cat. It's really hard to see her. Maybe I can give you the cat cam. Give me a second. Can I give you a cat cam? Can I live stream with my mom now? She still doesn't have host access? Excuse me? See details. It should be fine. Go live on 3 separate days. Why is it 1 out of 3 again? Oh, I need to do it within 14 days. It reset. It resets. I can only do it once every 14 days. Fine. Fine, you know what? Fine. I'm gonna turn the mom cam off and so I can make it the cat cam. But I don't think you can see her because she's really in the dirt. She's really, really in the dirt. Your mom or your wife? I don't have a wife. Just know she's relaxing. Yeah, this is her head. This is the cat's head. This is her body. You know the dirt is nice and cool, but the weather is very nice. Like today is a perfect day. It's like 24 degrees-ish. Good, cool in the shadow, but warm outside. Perfect. Oh, really? Welcome back. Where's Luca's video? I have seen your comments about Luca, okay? The whole morning today I was busy with the Instagram thing. I only have so much time to do these things, so I gotta prioritize. Luca is not a priority for videos. I'll pet her every day, yes, but not for videos. You love yourself? That's good. Very good. 34 degrees in Indonesia? No, thank you. No, thank you. Oof. Oof. Hold up. I want to try. Because you guys are here, please go to Learn with Lucas. So I can turn the other one on. We now look the same. Who do you look the same as? You're scared of the owl? There is nothing to be afraid of. Look into my eyes and everything will be alright. No, you don't have to be scared. You're gonna be just fine. I don't think an owl would speak like that, honestly. There she is. Look at that brown mess. Look at that mess. That's a cat, guys. She's not dead, I promise. She's not dead. That's just how she normally looks like. By the way, this is the tripod that I found when I was cleaning up the attic. This is such a good tripod, bro. Such a good tripod. Don't disturb her. I'm not disturbing her. I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare. Are there any other accounts logged in on this phone? No, only the main account. Bro. It's getting weird? What are you talking about? Weird now. Your smile is melting my... Come on, you can do better than that. You can do better than that. I believe in you. We can do the second... we can do another page of the book, which I haven't read yet. I want to finish the book, obviously, so we can read another page if you guys like the book. Or do you have any questions? Do you have any questions? Why is it not changing the camera? Sorry for the echo. That was my bad. Dang, the owl? Come on, the owl is cute. The owl is good looking, okay? Tell me if she moves, guys. Alright, let's see. I wanted to check from Tao Te Ching, page 45. May I call you my brother? Sure. No, she's right there, guys. The brown spot in the middle of the screen. Let's see. This is a page I haven't read yet. So let's see if it's a good page. True perfection seems imperfect, yet it is perfectly itself. True fullness seems empty, yet it is fully present. True straightness seems crooked. True wisdom seems foolish. True art seems artless. The master allows things to happen. She shapes events as they come. She steps out of the way and lets the Tao speak for itself. That's what I mean. That's like a riddle. True perfection seems imperfect, yet it is perfectly itself. I am true perfection? Seems imperfect, yet it is perfectly itself. Interesting. Interesting. Owls are not terrifying. If you're a mouse, you should be terrified. When a country is in harmony with the Tao, the factories make trucks and tractors. When a country goes counter to the Tao, warheads are stockpiled outside the cities. There is no greater illusion than fear, no greater wrong than preparing to defend yourself, no greater misfortune than having an enemy. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. This one is easier to understand because this one just says, if you're trying to develop, you're good. If you're trying to defend yourself or fight, you're bad. Fear is an illusion. There is no greater illusion than fear. English can give you a chance in work? Absolutely. Well, it depends where you're from, what you're looking for, what kind of job you are looking for, of course. But English can definitely do that for you. This is really difficult, I told you guys. These are difficult chapters. We'll do one more, just one more. Without opening your door, you can open your heart to the world. Without looking out your window, you can see the essence of the Tao. The more you know, the less you understand. The master arrives without leaving, sees the light without looking, achieves without doing a thing. It's really a riddle. It's like opposites are the same thing. Arrives without leaving, sees the light without looking, achieves without doing. I do understand that part, Amanda. I do understand the more you know, the less you understand. Because this is how I feel sometimes. You know, you learn something new and you answer one question and then you have two more questions. The more you know, the less you understand. Like you solve one thing and two other things come up. Nobody ever had that? Is it just me? That's how you feel all the time? Yes, exactly. Exactly. I am reading from Tao Te Ching. Tao Te Ching. When you're reading a lot, that's how you feel. Well, when you're learning too much English, that's how you feel. That's how I would feel learning too much English. This is a good one. This is the one I read yesterday as last, but it's a really good one. Fame or integrity? Which is more important? Money or happiness? Which is more valuable? Success or failure? Which is more destructive? If you look to others for fulfillment, you will never truly be fulfilled. If your happiness depends on money, you will never be happy with yourself. Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Be content with what you have. This is one of the hardest things these days. To be content with what you have. To be content, guys. Content is not only being happy, but just feeling fulfilled. Feeling that it's okay. You don't need anything else. Content. Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. Rejoice is like celebrate. Feeling really happy about something. Rejoice, like praise the gods in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Beautiful, right? I also like the one where it says success or failure. Which one is more destructive? Success can be very destructive for a lot of people. Failure may be only for one. Thank you so much, Luna. Rose Gang in the house. Jay, what is going on? Welcome, new person in the chat. I hope you enjoy our community. Have you joined our Discord yet? What is your English level? Yeah, when you learn more, you realize how much you don't know. The more you learn, the dumber you feel. This is me. Purple badge, yes. Thank you so much, Luna. Queen of the Roses. Those are for the cat, right? Yeah, those are for the cat, I know. Wayina says no roses, so makeup is fine, Wayina, but roses are not allowed? I see what's going on. I see what's going on. And that is, of course, why Luna is the real MVP of August, guys. The real MVP of August. Well done. The makeup or Dior. Yeah, much better. Much better. The master gives himself up to whatever the moment brings. He knows that he is going to die, and he has nothing left to hold on to. No illusions in his mind, no resistance in his body. He doesn't think about his actions. They flow from the core of his being. He holds nothing back from life. Therefore, he is ready for death, as a man is ready for sleep after a good day's work. These are really, really tough. But it's nice, you know? Sometimes to have a book like this with not too much text, but it makes you think, can be very good for your English, by the way, too. I wish these roses would just jump out of the screen, you know, and just explode. Thanks so much, Gnosis. That would be very funny. When are you gonna get the neighbors? Never. Ever. Ever. Bring Lady Luca here, she's right there. I don't know about you guys, but we never pick up the cat. It's been many, many, many years since we picked up the cat. We just let her be. We just let her do her thing, and if she wants to lie on our lap, she will come. She is a real queen. No touching the queen except for pets. What's up, camera guy? Thank for the rose too, Ning Ning. Hope you're doing well today. Has your Sunday been relaxing, guys? Has your Sunday been relaxing? Or has it been a tough Sunday? Good. Maybe Luca has disappeared. She's still there. It's the brown spot in the middle. She has the same color as the dirt, guys. Extremely tough. I'm sorry to hear that. Too relaxing. Which is sus or feels wrong. I understand what you mean. When you're like you're relaxing too much and you could be doing something else. I totally understand that, yeah. Well, this is our Sunday. You're welcome to relax with me for a little bit more. I know today's live stream isn't a walking one, because I just wanted to stay at home so I can also think about the content for next week at the same time. How to have peace of mind? By accepting that some things just are as they are. Today's Sunday? Yes. Yes, it is. It's indeed Sunday. Things are as they are. My day was full of achievements. I'm so glad to hear that. Sometimes it's very nice to have achievements. Day off sounds nice. Sounds very nice. Thank you for the flame heart. Appreciate you. Sunday. It's also a sunny day. Yes. I don't know if you noticed the sky, but it's also a sunny day. I'll just put you guys there. The lighting isn't perfect, but that's okay. Yeah, this is called the cat cam. Cat cam. See you. It's always nice to have achievement. True. That is very nice. That is very nice. It's very nice to have peace also. Peace and quiet, right? Some nice peace and quiet. How long is it gonna take until they cry? Murder? Maybe. Why you always don't pick up your audience? I don't know what you mean, Ga. By picking up, you mean calling? As in a conversation? We do that. You love that sound? You love the sound of crying kids? It helps you fall asleep? You know, before you go to bed, you just listen to crying kids? Or shouting kids? So, if that works for you, sure. They're gonna wake up the cat is used to it. The cat is used to it. The cat is like Squidward. Whatever. Mm. Ah. You wanna see them? Not gonna happen. They're not mine. Luckily, because then they wouldn't be screaming like this. I would raise my kids differently. Not married, also not available. They have 7 kids, just so you know. 7. That's why they're always crying. I would be crying if I was part of 7 kids. You will be my... Not gonna happen. There is a 0% chance you will ever be my wife. 0% chance. What nationality? Somewhere. They're immigrants. I don't know. I didn't ask. Only Sela knows this feeling. That's what you get when you give people free housing and free food. You get 7 kids. Every being in the universe is an expression of the Tao. It springs into existence, unconscious, perfect, free, takes on a physical body, lets circumstances complete it. That is why every being spontaneously honors the Tao. The Tao gives birth to all beings, nourishes them, maintains them, cares for them, comforts them, protects them, takes them back to itself, creating without possessing, acting without expecting, guiding without interfering. That is why love of the Tao is in the very nature of things. Yeah, I thought I'd just do the book in between. Anytime we're getting annoyed by the kids, just read a piece of the book to calm down. To calm down. It is a good book. It's very peaceful, but very difficult too. I'll finish the book today so I can start reading another book. Because I do really enjoy reading books, especially if they're mine, because then I can write in them. I don't want to write in this book because it's my brother's. Raya, you need to calm down. Calm down. See, the cat listens. You can hear the dog. What is a meerkat? It's an animal. Is it Pedro? No, Pedro is a trash panda. Pedro is a trash panda, I think. A meerkat you can find in Africa. South Africa, I think, because it's kind of a Dutch name. Meerkat. Luca now? Yeah. Every time a dog comes by, she'll do that. You write in all your books? I always do that too. Yeah. It's very comfortable to write in a book, to just leave your thoughts. It definitely helps to think about things. And especially if you're learning English, I would just mark the words that you don't know if you're learning English. title of the book is Tao Te Ching, the Book of the Way. What's up, Vincent from Spain? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. In the beginning there was Tao. All things issue from it. All things return to it. To find the origin, trace back the manifestations. When you recognize the children and find the mother, you will be free of sorrow. I have no idea what's going on. If you close your mind in judgments and traffic with desires, your heart will be troubled. Now that I understand. If you judge and just look for desires, your heart will be troubled. If you keep your mind from judging and aren't led by the senses, your heart will find peace. Seeing into darkness is clarity. Knowing how to yield is strength. Use your own light and return to the source of light. This is called practicing eternity. Jeez! Woo! That is a tough book. What's up, Yai? Long time no see. Welcome back. It is a good book to relax with, though. It's a good book to relax to. To practice eternity. Because the Tao is eternity. In this world, the only person who has a voice like a Ganges River in India is you. I find this compliment very weird. But okay. I am 29 years old, and I'm also not saying I believe in it, it's just very interesting. Just very interesting to read through. You can read something without believing it. Don't forget that when you read a book, it's not always 100% true. It's probably more right than the internet, but it's not 100% true. I'm not reading the Bible, guys. I'm reading Tao Te Ching. The great way is easy, yet people prefer the side paths. Be aware when things are out of balance. Stay centered within the Tao. When rich speculators prosper, while farmers lose their land. When government officials spend money on weapons instead of cures. When the upper class is extravagant and irresponsible, while the poor have nowhere to turn. All this is robbery and chaos. It is not in keeping with the Tao. Does the book increase your English vocab? Probably, because there are a lot of words in here that you don't use. Like centered, balance, speculators, prosper, government officials. Hello. I think it's interesting. It's also very difficult, so. Don't take things too serious. Like, you don't always have to understand. Have I gone to church? I'm not religious. Sorry. No religion here. No comments and religion. Is hard with that book? The book isn't specifically about religion. You can link it to religion, but that doesn't mean it is about religion. It's a good book to chill with. It's a good book to chill with. I'm from the Netherlands, guys. What's up? Hope you're doing well. Hope you like the little cat cam, even though she's sleeping. Sit like an Indonesian. I only have one leg up. Indonesians always have two legs up. What is my favorite hobby? I don't have a lot of. I'm very simple. Just reading a book, playing a game, watching a movie. Nothing too special. Taking a walk. Like this morning, I had to go to the supermarket to get coffee. I just walked a little bit extra. Because it was comfortable. Good way to wake up. It's good. One leg up when chilling. I don't think that's Indonesian speciality. No. Many people do that. Many people do that. So don't forget, today I will do more research. I'll prepare the videos for coming week. There she goes. She wakes up. Don't leave. No, don't leave. Oh, she's just turning around. She's turning her back to you guys. She's turning her back. She's done. Are you married? No. The ground is still cool, so this is her favorite spot. She will lay here or a little bit deeper into the bush there. When it's a hotter day, she will go into the bush, right? Like right there. Yeah, she's just sleeping. Just chilling. Whoever is planted in the Tao will not be rooted up. Whoever embraces the Tao will not slip away. Her name will be held in honor from generation to generation. Let the Tao be present in your life, and you will become genuine. Let it be present in your family, and your family will flourish. Let it be present in your country, and your country will be an example to all countries in the world. Let it be present in the universe, and the universe will sing. How do I know this is true? By looking inside myself. Well, it's never bad to, be genuine. Guys, to be genuine just means to always tell the truth and to be a real person, which is really difficult. In these days, with social media, to be genuine, it's so easy not to be. Genuine. He who is in harmony with the Tao is like a newborn child. Its bones are soft, its muscles are weak, but its grip is powerful. It doesn't know about the union of male and female. The next sentence I can't say. It can scream its head off all day, yet it never becomes hoarse. So complete is its harmony. The master's power is like this. He lets all things come and go, effortlessly, without desire. He never expects results. Thus, he is never disappointed. He is never disappointed. Thus, his spirit never grows old. Oh, those are like steps. Once again, he lets all things come and go effortlessly. He let all things come and go effortlessly, without desire. He never expects results. Thus, he is never disappointed. He is never disappointed. Thus, his spirit never grows old. Not expecting anything, you will not be disappointed. If you're not disappointed, you'll never grow old. Interesting. Thanks so much, Trinity. See you later. Bye bye. What are your comments? Let me see. Ass. Great contribution. You're muted. Those who know don't talk. Those who talk don't know. Ooh. Ooh. Little sassy there. It is true. It is true. Confident people don't talk too much. Because they know. Those who know don't talk. Those who talk don't know. Close your mouth. Block off your senses. Blunt your sharpness. Untie your knots. Soften your glare. Settle your dust. This is the primal identity. Be like the Tao. It can't be approached or withdrawn from, benefited or harmed, honored or brought into disgrace. It gives itself up continually. That is why it endures. This is so tough, guys. Silence is gold. Yes, that is the summary. And that is true. Sometimes silence is gold. See you later, Lina. It is nice though. Those who know don't talk. Those who talk don't know. Because it's always the people that want to show how wealthy they are. They will talk a lot and show a lot, but in fact they are not that wealthy. Because they are looking for praise, they are looking for confirmation. But the people that know, they don't need to do this because they value themselves. There is no value for the people to talk a lot if you love yourself. If you want to be a great leader, you must learn to follow the Tao. Stop trying to control. Let go of fixed plans and concepts, and the world will govern itself. The more prohibitions you have, the less virtuous people will be. The more weapons you have, the less secure people will be. The more subsidies you have, the less self-reliant people will be. I totally understand this part. I totally understand that part. Like, the more rules you have, the less virtuous or well-off people will be. The more weapons, the less secure. The more subsidies, the more support from the outside, the less self-reliant people will be. Makes total sense. Therefore, the master says, I let go of the law, and people become honest. I let go of economics, and people become prosperous. I let go of religion, and people become serene. I let go of all desire for the common good, and the good becomes common as grass. I feel like he is saying, when you are trying too hard, you are just gonna fail. Like when you are trying too hard to push something that shouldn't be, it's going to fail. Like when you let go of the law, people become honest. I let go of religion and people become serene. Interesting. Very interesting, yes. It's not a big book, guys. It goes until... let me see, 81, and then it like explains some of the text. It goes until 81, and then it explains some of the text. 81. We are now at 58. So it's very easy to finish a book like that. I will finish the rest by myself. Let's just chill for a little bit more. And I can go back to doing my work. What's up, Luna? Thank you for the support. Supporting the cat. She needs it, obviously. She's working hard for the support. She's working very hard right now. The biggest desire is the desire to eat. Feel like you don't understand what's going on, but sure. You don't understand the word serene? Serene means calmness. Just accepting the way things are. Just whatever is how it needs to be. Is that a good... I think that's kind of a good explanation, yes. Exactly. Anybody have any messages they would like to share right now? I will read your comments. Otherwise, I feel like the break is over. We had a good break. We'll take a walk next Sunday again. I think that's a good idea. And I'll see if we can walk somewhere else that you guys haven't seen yet. That you guys haven't seen yet. I think that's a good idea. Sometimes you just gotta chill, right? I will also be editing the live streams from the last 2 days. I just, try to relax and be busy at the same time with behind the scenes stuff, like the Instagram and whatever. Also, I hope you liked today's video. From your home to Frisia. I don't know what Frisia is. Sorry. You want to see tulips? Tulips are only here at the end of December. It's not tulip season right now. Windmills. We don't have a windmill nearby. In a different village. Frisian, that's a different... you want to go to Friesland, which is a different province. It's about 2.5 hours from here. To the north. There's not a lot to see there. Trust me, there's not a lot to see there. There are better places in the Netherlands. We will go. We just gotta find a time to have a night in a hotel somewhere in the middle of the country, so we have the time to explore. Do I know how to fix a mixer? Normally, no. I'll just buy a new one. Like my mom bought a mixer for $3. When I bought the book and the shoes, she bought a mixer for $3. The inside of a windmill, if I have a chance, I will. You want to see the market public? A public market? We sometimes have a market somewhere, but they're not like huge. I can see if there are some events, for a market in the Netherlands, because there are some really big markets sometimes. Video call? Not right now. This is about the end of this live stream. But tomorrow is speaking practice day. I want to skip pronunciation practice tomorrow and just do conversations, because we haven't done those enough. So conversations tomorrow. That's what I want to do with you. Holland street food, of course, we do have something like that. But normally Holland street food isn't like Asian, like hot. It's a lot of times like fish and cheese and sandwiches and fruit. It sounds like a good video, yes, but like I told you guys, I don't really like recording in public. I just think it's awkward. So I think about it. You like cheese? I mean, cheese is delicious. That is true. Cheese is very delicious. Why not now? Because there's a day for speaking and there's a day for relaxing, my friend. And I just want to relax today, otherwise I'm gonna go crazy. Crazy. No, I need to prepare the videos for coming week. I don't think that you feel awkward recording in public. Well, I just told you, so either I'm lying and you think you know me better, or I'm telling you the truth. And I can tell you I have no reason to lie. What's up, Connie? It's been a long time. Good to see you again. Thanks, Hallo Munde. Do you want to see a cookie? Maybe we can eat some cookies, yes. But I'm just starting my new diet. Why do you want me to eat cookies? I'm just starting my new diet, bro. I'm trying to lose the weight. Cheese makes you tall? I don't think that's how it works. No, I don't think that's how it works. Can I cook? I cook every day. Good? No. I don't like cooking enough to be good at it. Yeah, Albin, but there's a difference in live streaming while I'm walking or sitting in my own room and being in the middle of a city or village with a lot of people around. Have you visited Spain? I've been to Barcelona before. Any other questions? Thank you, by the way, for the 66,000 likes. Appreciate the support. There's definitely a difference. One I'm used to, the other one I'm clearly an introvert. By the way, I would urge you, if you want to do more English speaking practice, go to Discord right now and have a conversation with people. Have a conversation with people. You bought candy for Luca at a jazz. I don't know what a jasmine shop is, but Luca has enough food. Okay, she is getting fatter again. We are very happy about that. So she's doing well enough. Don't worry about Luca. She eats better almost than I do. Thank you so much, Yai, for sending a subscription. Thank you so much for supporting the live stream by sending somebody a subscription. Now that's what's called a real MVP. Giving other people a chance to learn with the course. Thank you. I am an English teacher, Ali. Nice to meet you. Hope you're doing well. Just one for the goal. Exactly. And today is a Sunday, so we're just chilling. How are you able to teach English if you're an introvert? Well, introverts do know how to talk. a few thousand hours of practice. Here we are. A few thousand hours of practice. Practice makes perfect, my friend. That is how it goes. Nutella? What do you want? You want me to buy chocolate, Luna? I mean, Nutella is delicious and all, but pancakes with Nutella? Can I see around you? Well, here you see the cat, which is right behind me. The cat is right here. There's the garden. Nothing much going on. Just a nice, simple garden. Nutella for life? Practice makes muscles. True story, really. True story. A Dutch alphabet video? Yes. If I'm right, this Tuesday you still have a automatic Dutch video, and maybe even Friday. But I'll check it out. And maybe I can do an ABC. How to learn English? Welcome to watch the videos and the live streams every day to learn with us. We have an amazing community. Be sure to join them through learnwithlucas.com and you can join us for free. I have not become an extrovert. I don't think introverts can ever become an extrovert, but you can have extrovert characteristics. So you can build some of your character to be extrovert. Big pleasure, good to hear. Your schedule for today? Well, we just finished the live stream and then I will combine the video ideas for coming week, which I already wrote down here and there. Because during the week I will write down video ideas. And once I've done that, I'm gonna do a research which I prepared. I'm not gonna tell you the details of the research, but I think it will make for very good videos. That's the idea of the research. It's gonna make for very good videos, so I'm gonna do that. First, videos ideas, I'm gonna write them down. Then the research, which is gonna give me a few more videos. Then I need to write the text, record the videos tomorrow morning, and give you some nice new videos. Of course, you're gonna get the challenges and the speaking practice. Absolutely. You went out today? Just sitting in the garden. But I hope you're doing well, guys. And be sure to check out Instagram, looking clean. The highlights haven't been filled yet with the right videos, but those are coming like everything. So I'm just making sure everything looks good and great so you can learn English in the perfect way. No coach, we're gonna keep the coach for now. It seems to be the right word. Waiting for the challenge days. I can give you short challenge videos. I've been thinking about this just like on the story, you know, like one question or something to see how you do. Is it good to start learning by reading grammar book? That sounds terrible. That sounds like the worst way to learn ever. Just any other book, great way to learn. But a grammar book? As an introvert, start speaking from day one. To your cat, to your dog, in the mirror, doesn't really matter. Because I'm still thinking what the grammar is, stop thinking, just speak a lot. Make a lot of mistakes. You're gonna be alright. You're gonna be alright. Making mistakes will make you fix your grammar over time. Are we gonna take a walk? No, this is the end of the live stream. Today we were just chilling in the garden. Next Sunday we'll take a walk again. Is there a museum? Yes, there actually is. Of old Dutch things. So maybe with the Dutch channel, if we get enough followers, we'll get a live stream there. How do I get the course? You can either subscribe right here on TikTok or go to my website learnwithlucas.com to get the course for just $3. 30 videos, $3. So you can improve your speaking and confidence. So maybe if you're an introvert, the course is perfect for you. You just subscribe or you go to learnwithlucas.com and you can pay with PayPal, credit card. Up to you. What is the best way to learn English? It depends on you. It totally depends on you. What do you like to do? What are you trying to focus on? What are your goals with English? Think about those first and you will find the best way that works for you. Do I have any materials? The course we were just talking about. A 1-month English speaking course. 30 videos. You say the green lines, I say the blue ones, mostly. for the price of just one coffee or $3. So you get me a coffee, I get you a complete course. You can either subscribe here or go to the website. The difference is if you subscribe here, you get it for 1 month, but you also get the badge and the stickers in my live stream, which I do every day. On the website, you get it forever. Good morning and good day. I hope you have a good time. For free, I just told you $3. It's actually $3.69. $3.69, but here on TikTok it's $3. If it's your first time subscribing, it's $3. Not cheating like the story on Telegram. No. Definitely not doing that. Have a good night. You just got a new video today. It's an 18+ video. I hope you enjoy it. Some simple opposites for you. Tomorrow will be a speaking practice video again. So, have a good time. Thank you for being here today, guys. I do appreciate you. It seems that those were all the questions of today. Tomorrow, 2.5 hours earlier, live stream time. Free videos every day, Ali. Free live stream every day. So you will be alright. Go check them out and have a good time. See you later. And thank you for being here today, chilling with me. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. See you later.